What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if this is your very first time joining me. My name is Jessica. I'm a mother as well as a makeup lover, of course. So I do apologize if you hear my kiddos in today's video. I don't think that they were too bad, like, yelling. I think they were just more like tossing shit around. Grounded. They're all grounded. Anyways, for today's video, I'm actually going to be recreating, well, I'm going to be kind of going based off of this look right here. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. It's a little more cool toned on my eyes because of my palette choice today, but I think that this would look so good in whatever colors that you decided to do it in. It's more of just like a natural makeup look. Somebody actually wanted to see on TikTok, they wanted to see a bridal makeup look, and I have done a few, like, I did my aunt's wedding, I did her makeup, and then my mom's wedding, I did their makeup. But everybody just kind of let me have my own freedom to do, like, they gave me like ideas, and then I had my own freedom to kind of do what I wanted to do. So this is definitely something that I would totally wear this to get married. Like, the lashes are quite large, but that's okay because I don't mind that. But not everybody's gonna want to, you know, not everybody wants big ass lashes that you could like fly away, you know what I mean? But these are personally a vibe for me. I think everything came out really, really stunning. I am going to be doing my eyeshadow as well as my base makeup in today's video if you are curious about the products that I used. I was going for more of like a dewy, glowy look, you know, like something that you might wear at a wedding. So I hope that I achieved that. I hope that that's coming through to you. So yeah, so if you're curious to see me create this makeup look, then please do keep on watching. So I already went ahead and primed my eyelids. We're going to ignore the dark under my eye. Just going to tap this in, make sure there's no creasing. So my palette of choice today is going to be the Blend Bunny Cosmetics, the Dollhouse palette. So this is what she looks like. I'm not going to be going into any specific row. I'm just going to be kind of taking the colors that I need. The first shade that I'm going to take is this brown shade, which is called Vintage. So this is a P.Louise 111 brush. It's very, very, very tiny. So we're going to try to use this one. Hopefully, I don't know what's been going on with my camera, but it has not been wanting to stay focused. So I do apologize if there's any clips in here that are like out of focus. I'll try to keep an eye on that to make sure that I stay in focus here. But I'm just gonna kind of draw my shape, little circle motions. This brush doesn't hold a lot of product, so we're gonna be able to build it up really nicely. Next, I'm taking the shade right above Vintage, which is called Pose. And I'm going to take this on a Doll Beauty DB13 brush. So this is the P.Louise brush, this is the Doll Beauty brush. So this one's much more thicker, but they're actually the same size. This one's just thicker, more fluffy. So, well, I guess not more fluffy, just it has more bristles in it, so I'll be able to really soften the edges. So I want to make sure that I'm going to soften these edges, and then I'll go in and deepen it up, and then I'll go back through all of the colors again. But these, like, soft shades, oh, they're so, like, smooth and buttery, and they make the blends effortless. Like, literally, that's it. As you can see, it did take away from my first shade, but that's okay because when I go in and rebuild up all of these colors, it's going to have such a nice blend to it. So the next shade that I'm actually going to take is this shade right here, which is called Fasten. So I'm going to take this on, so this is the first brush that I used. I'm going to take this on, it's a more dense brush and it's not as fluffy, so I'm really going to be able to be precise about where I'm placing this. And I'm just gonna go right over that shape that I want. So the reason why I'm going in with little brushes is because I just really want to be precise about my placement. So then now what I'll do, once I'm done laying this color down, is now I'm just going to go through all my colors and build them up. So in the picture that I'm kind of referencing from, it was definitely more of like a chocolate brown color, but I actually, these tones are just so unique. I'm living for it. Let me go ahead and catch this eye up, and then we can come back and finish the little details. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of my P.Louise base in the shade Rumor Number 2. So I'm literally just going to put some on the back of my hand, just kind of fluff it out a bit. Then I'll take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to put a little bit of the product on the brush, and I'm just going to kind of tap it down just to kind of, how do I explain this? I'm not trying to cut the crease. I'm just kind of trying to take any little bumps or like blend like errors out. I just want a nice kind of soft diffused line. On the same brush, I'm going to take the shade Porcelain, which is essentially just an like the same color, it's just like a nude color. And I'll set this base because this base does not dry down on its own. So I want to make sure that I'm setting it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the exact same shades that I took to blend this. And I'm actually going to take it on a flat brush. And I'm going to just do it across my lower lash line. So I'm going to start from dark to light. So I'm going to take the shade Fasten first. And this is a DB8 brush, so Doll Beauty DB8 brush. Or you know what? I'm actually going to take a smaller brush first and then go in with that brush so that way I can get really, really close to that, to my waterline. So I'm going to take this. This is a Doe Color X Beauty by Bianca brush. And yeah. So I'm just going to stamp the shade Fasten down. Okay, and then with the Doll Beauty brush, I'll take the shade Vintage, which is the very first shade we used. I'm just going to smoke that out. And I think this could actually use a little bit of black. So I'll take the shade Silhouette. So actually, essentially, we just used this whole row. So I'm going to take the shade Silhouette. It's upside down because I didn't want the mirror to blind you guys. So Silhouette is kind of like a charcoaly color. If you packed it down enough, you could probably get it to be pretty black. But there is an actual black in this palette. But I'm going for more soft. Okay, so I am going to, since this is going to be kind of like a bridal look, I'm going to go ahead and finish this eye up, and then we can move on to base products. So I have already primed my skin. I just used the Touch in Soul No Problem Primer and my Pharmacy Daily Greens Moisturizer. I am going to be trying out the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation. Now I got the shade Mont Blanc, which is a little bit pinky toned for me. But I'm gonna make that shit work. So at the end of the video, I'll give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. So I'm just gonna kind of do this part silently, just showing you guys the products that I'm using and me applying them, if that's okay. So now that my makeup is done, I really don't think that that is the right color for me, just because it's like more pink up here than it is down here. You can't really pick that up on camera, but if I were to go out into the sunlight, I know damn well my face would not match my neck. So I'm just going to take a flat brush and I'm going to take the shade Fasten, which is the dark shade that I took on top. And I'm just going to take this majority of the way, but not all the way. I'm going to dust the brush off. I'll go in with the shade Vintage. Buff that out. Yeah. I think I'm going to take the shade Tule? God, why am I so stupid? I'm going to put this in my inner corner. Okay, so my lash choice today, these are the Makeup a Murder lashes, the style 18. This is what they look like. They are very, very long, but they're very, like, flared out. Sorry, my kid is shaking up marbles in this little case thing. He's not listening to me right now, so apologize for that. Okay, so here is the completed look. I do have to say, I do really like this foundation, especially like, so, you know, if I wear a turtle top high up, you'll never be able to notice that my makeup doesn't match my neck, you know? So there's that. I think these lashes are really, really pretty. They are a little bit long, but actually I think it's a vibe. My lip combo, I went in with the LA Colors lip liner in mauve. Everything's dirty. Then I went in with the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Wifey. Sorry, I'm trying to clean it off. Literally, it's coated in lipstick because my kid gets into my drawer and he takes off all of the wands and then, like, throws them back in there. Kick his little ass, man. And then I went in with the Michaela X Glam Light Gloss, the gold one right on top. I felt like that would match, like, my highlighter really nicely. Yeah. I'm actually really, really happy with how everything came out. I would totally wear this to get married. Like, do not come for me, okay? Like, I would wear this to get married. I think the tones are a little bit different. Like, they're more cool tone than, like, the brown. But I still think that it is very beautiful. I love the tones of the Dollhouse palette that Blend Bunny made. Honestly, it's so unique. Sorry if you could hear my kid tossing toys around. My kids are rowdy as fuck, okay? I'm sorry. Anyways, that is going to conclude today's video, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like me and if you like my content. And without further ado, we're going to go right on ahead. Roll the clip.